Hello. Continuing low intelligence test. And I wanted to try it out with the controller. See how that goes. Now that I have a controller that can actually be fine. Oh. Block. That's weird. The right stick push is attack, and the left stick push does not do anything. Circle is... Huh. Okay, switching weapons is triangle, and then square, I guess interact. Yeah, I like that this doesn't it adapts to which controller you have, which is not something that they did in Outer Wilds. It's probably one of the better things they did in Outer Worlds than Outer Wilds. Get off my ship! That's fine. Wait, what are we doing? Break down edge to junk square. Oh yeah, so I've had a tip when I was watching one of the YouTube videos that there is there's a setting where you can see base item stats. There we go. So like if you uncheck that, then you actually will get the stats with the actual damage that you're doing, with all the like perks applied to it. Instead of it being base. Like remember when I was playing the science guy and I had like plus 100% damage from science weapons, but that wasn't reflected in the damage whatsoever. That's basically it. I think we were going to... Yeah, Groundbreaker. We haven't been there, right? I think I could just go and land on Monarch and go through without even acquiring the space key, but I kind of want to see what's gonna be like if you buy the seal for that other guy, the Corpo boss. I wonder how that's gonna go. I can see all the... I don't care.
Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
You got a minute? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Agent is urgent, or can it wait?
Oh, no, it can wait. Sorry. What do you need?
Break time is over. Now I'm confusing X because in the other games it's the square because it's Xbox. We never got the other companion. How do you
That's
sprint?
not the point. This half would just knock that one.
What? You sprint on left stick press? That's so weird.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
How about no? There was a way to like sneak through. Aren't there parkour moments where you need to like sprint? This is going to be so fucking stupid. Putting a sprint on this button is a very strange choice.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
When sent me, said you could sell me enough key.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh no, a ghost message.
Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right. Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right. Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right.
She has a little smug face just before, just after you press it.
Aren't you precious? No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Why is she called Gladys? Didn't she have like logs for finding science weapons? They don't appear if you don't do something? Like, strange. You need to find some other thing first?
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
This is
Oh, hello. Oh, this is quite unexpected. I didn't have any visitors on my schedule today. Who might you be?
We don't even know that our ship was grounded, right? Because we never talked to the guy in front. How is this gonna go? And then he will say that, oh, you grounded. I'm the captain of the Unreliable.
The captain of the... No, that can't be right. Alex Hawthorne is the captain of that vessel. On top of that, I just impounded it. Oh. Oh dear. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprite fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Did you hear me, Shaco?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I know where to find Phineas Wells.
What?
Phineas Wells is the mad scientist wanted by the boss, right?
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Spit it out.
The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money. Quickly, for reasons.
What kind of reasons?
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think?
Damn it. Well, I think we already heard that, but I don't remember what exactly he said. Fine, you need money, what happened? Come on, you can tell me.
No, I'm sorry. I really can't.
Fine, you needed money, what happened next?
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
You have to be kidding me. How stupid can you be?
Oh, it might surprise you.
They also have dumb perk. Below average intelligence. I really don't think it would.
There's no call for that kind of talk.
I'm trying to do you a favor. Stop giving me the runaround.
Fine. You see, I really do need that seal. Rather desperately, actually. I can't grant you access to Byzantium without it. If the board learned of my foolishness, why... by the law, they'd fire me.
Ouch.
The board isn't even the worst of it. Gladys intends to sell it to the highest bidder. She's demanded I provide her with proof of its authenticity. And if I refuse, she'll have those goons at Sublight Salvage throw me down the waste disposal shaft.
You are in a pickle, huh?
A spicy little pickle entirely of my own making.
Fine, I'll go talk to Gladys. Maybe I can work something out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
Straight up melee damage. Apply. Accept.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of Lord Terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
And then that will cost me a bunch of money. And he will give me the key to Byzantium, but I don't need to go to Byzantium. I need to go to like another place. But if we want to just ditch Phineas, which I'm sure we won't be able to until
Have you seen this
very
man?
late game.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of Lord Terrorist Phineas Wells.
I guess we could do a quick buck here. How much money do I have? 3,000. So we need like, I think 3,000 more. It was 6,000.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm staying on, Captain.
Not many around here can afford to say the same. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
My character is very special.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement. My engineers have only the board.
Yeah.
The bo- We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the
What
parts
was
we
the-
need should be in the back bays.
The need for the science check then. It's like, oh, you're smart. It's like, again.
Hold on. The back bays are on a lower deck. Good.
So we just go down and kill this guy and go up.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Where
A
is-
neighbor from above approaches our
I didn't take
Back
her.
away now, or you'll parley with the king. Not another. Get him!
That was dumb. Also, still need to get used to the controls. I thought I had poor body with me. I can do it without her.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Neither is this. Maybe it's not so easy. Oh wait. Yeah, I have much better weapon here, which in need of repairs. Man, I need to hold it. Level 6, okay. Could give it modifications, I guess. Oh, I can't repair it without the bench. Who
the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? Did I hear something?
You man.
Beginning security patrol.
He was hitting me through the wall. Oh, there was a guy behind me. There's more of them.
You get that automech pack?
What's going on over there?
I keep mixing up the buttons. Come here. Oh shit. Oh, it's so far back. Options. Should I get Parvati? I'm struggling.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A mock cider for a hard
With the controller, it's much better to have this dodge. Because you can actually control where you're going in a lot of more directions.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look.
You
Gotta hand
completely
it to you,
ignored
boss.
me.
That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Get lost.
I get it. You don't like seeing a guy staked out next to your ship. Looks like I'm trying to ambush you or sell you something. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
You're trying to convince me to hire you. You're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
I'm looking for loyal bootlickers. Slaughter me like your life depends on it.
Good one, boss. Imagine me fawning all over you like some oily corporate parasite hoping for a raise. You got a real subtle sense of humor. I like that. And if you're willing to take me on board, I got a feeling we'll get along just fine.
Perfect, you hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
That's fine. Like, his hiring process was pretty like interesting interaction. But you could just skip all of that if you don't go with the questioning and miss out on it.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Hey, Captain. Excuse my asking, but I heard you met a big fancy engineer on Groundbreaker? Wow. Sounds like a hands-on kind of lady. That's great. I was wondering if maybe you could take me along next time you visit? Just to meet her. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I actually wanted to just get her, and I forgot that I don't need to talk to them to do it. I don't think she'd be much help, but if you happen to be along, feel free to speak up.
Okay. I don't want to waste your time or nothing.
Maybe just before the last mission, I'll just fire every single person on the crew. just for lols. To see their reactions. No modification. Oh. Okay, repair. This. Yes. Repair, repair. Yes. I don't need this. It's like basically my simple character, I think it's fine to just have melee and then some kind of long range, well, some kind of weapon with range. Light machine gun. Sounds like my kind of thing for this dude. Yeah, also, where is this wheel for picking? Oh, there we go. So you need to hold on the switching weapons button. I guess we could go for Rosemary. We don't have. We could just skip it. But we're not. We're pretty low level comparatively. You can barely like go through with that side quest. I run out of medkits. $50? I can't afford that shit. I don't understand why they're using this extra button that they could have been using for something else, for the light melee attack. Wait, oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, okay, I see. It's the alternative melee for every weapon.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from... Look at this, right? Time to feed the flames. First, I'm gonna... Hey, Felix! Look, everyone, it's Felix!
Well, hey there, your lordship. Good to see you again.
Is this a nice man, a friend of yours, Felix?
Seeing you here feels like old times. Now, what brings you down to my sprat-infested broom closet of a kingdom?
Let's start with your blood.
Boss, are you out of your mind?
Here they come!
Grenade launcher.
Looking for unauthorized persons.
That's the last of them!
Who was that?
Motag. Heavy weapon energy. Special effects stun. Block on flamethrower. 190 plasma versus 320 physical. No thanks. I guess we could try it. We haven't tried it last time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh well.
Yeah, we use these kind of guns.
Backside. Does everyone get brand?
BT.
Heard something.
How do you reload? Action button. Oh shit. I feel like I did way better than with the melee.
Quiet Cap.
What was that?
Put him in the dirt! Getting behind cover!
Hmm.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRae is dead.
That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
PT.
Bet we could do some good with these.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Was a time I wanted to be an engineer.
We
I could
interrupted.
spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I've got the parts for radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back.
Oh yeah,
Activate
that
it when I
part.
call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Keep it in your pants, poor body. You're not getting her this time around.
The controls are in the back of the machinery staff area.
No, let's just kill a hive with the an axe.
Good news, Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostic sensors could warn used from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Halt. Searching for
Is it actually this slow that I can just walk around them?
Lethality now reduced. Beginning security patrol.
Where do I go?
Everyone all right? That's the terminal. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
What a boring quest.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
We'll be on our way. Alright, we have 6,000 actually. We can just go. 200 melee weapon. TTD drain minus 50%. Nice. Like, only when I hit things, right? Ah, fuck. Revert. Got the speed. Base armor rating, carrying capacity, recharges faster, tactical time dilation. I don't really need that one. Like, I use it just to help me in battle, I guess, but like for melee, it's a bit weird. I guess more armor makes sense for a beefy guy.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Engineering goggles. Yeah, I don't care. Jeez.
I'm not going.
Yeah, it might actually not be 6,000. I think it was 6,000 because I bargained.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
William told me you have his official board seal. Can I buy it from you?
Depends. What are you planning to do with it?
I'll give it back to its rightful owner. I know what she wants me to say, but let's see. Or that's none of your business.
I hate to gainsay you, sweetheart, but seeing how the stamp's in my possession and not yours, I'd say it's every bit my business.
I'll give it to its rightful owner.
You got a good heart, wanting to do this for him. Frankly, I'm tired of Udom's whining. Don't kill me, please, and I'll pay, I swear. The man's been messaging me 4 or 5 times a day. How's a woman supposed to read her new missives when her incoming folder's all cluttered?
8,000 bits. Fuck. What's the point then? Like, you're betraying your ally, but you're just paying the same amount of bits to do so? Also, like, having that seal didn't help me in any way throughout the game. I bought it just in case I could use it somewhere else.
Suit yourself. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Ah, it's so laggy. I need more money. It's actually not pretty far. Just one more quest, and we could do it.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Why did you buy your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If you caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Can I do the disguise? Do I have a disguise? I don't have. Is there going to be a key right super close to us as well? Yep, there it is. It's not even stealing. That's so stupid. What? I don't have... Wait, I don't have the shroud? Maybe I need to go to Phineas. I didn't get it? Shit. Oh. Somewhat different playing on a controller.
Now arriving at Phineas. This top secret orbital lab.
Oh no, it's here. How did he get it here? Did he send me it through like Amazon? Well.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
I saw some Fallout 4 gameplay where people can actually like persuade during combat, and that is much more interesting, honestly, like than whatever is happening here. Like again, Bethesda takes a win over Obsidian, which is pretty strange to see.
Rizzo's purple berry.
Like you can persuade a Deathclaw and send it on other people.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
I hope there's money in it.
There's a reason they got this place under quarantine, right?
To the last Raptidon rut in time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Hey, send me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine. so long as I'm left alone.
She worried about you a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed
What's the
folks that
point?
we are.
What's the point of
Seems
the
I've gotta
check?
do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
What a fucking fake shit. Throughout the whole fucking game.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot.
Just like...
I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following
Create
me
a
back
check
to my room.
to intimidate.
So I hold up here to lay low.
And so she opens the door, and to do it normally without a character who is charismatic, you do some workaround. You need to like break the door open or hack this device or whatever, find a key close by and open it. Like, I don't understand how they can be so lazy. I mean, what I'm suggesting is already pretty lazy, but their level of laziness is even worse. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I am planning to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Somebody out to the board without a second thought.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the...
Hello again. Have you, made any progress with that terribly sensitive thing I told you about? You know, my government seal?
Still working on it.
Oh, yes, of course. I apologize if I seem overeager. It's just... I must have that seal. Soon, if possible. How else might I assist you?
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Don't persuade. How's that dumb? It's pretty normal. I know the other phrasing was different. Was the other one intelligent instead? Can she work for you until she earns back what she owes?
You're proposing an indenture contract?
I didn't say nothing about her teeth. She's got to be worth more alive than dead.
That's not unreasonable.
Boss, you can't be serious. The board's got no right to just enslave another human being.
That's where you're wrong, young man. Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
None, I suppose, but if she doesn't show up for work, kill her like you planned.
I'm not sure the price of her organs will allow a profit in that case. I expect her liver is, used goods, as it were. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Yes, I need money. Why can't you, like, persuade him to give you some of the money to buy his own seal?
Is it Mr. Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to swear.
She just commented on my decision to
Happier than being even.
Being right.
to sell out wells, even though I haven't talked about it with Udom while they are present.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Tell you what,
didn't pay
I'm a little
anything.
short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
I was saying it will work for me just because you helped Jesse.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
I mean, I brought her along in the other playthrough, so...
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view. Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Do we get any money? No. Damn it. So this just raises the crit chance. But not the damage? That's weird. I wonder if... No, DPS can't really account for crit chance. Wait, 10,000 bits. Ooh, interesting. I think the perk that gave me the discount for purchases actually applied to the quest. Is that it? Because it was 8,000, and that would be 20%. Although this one, 20% of 8,000 wouldn't be 6,000. Would it? I don't think so. 20% of... how much is that? 1,600, I think. Yeah, because this definitely has a discount. I remember this being 8 and this being 6. Do we have to go to Roseway? Oh, just like 400 short.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
Damn it.
Aftertaste the rainbow.
Oh wait. Didn't we kill the crazy dude? Somebody wanted him dead. Oh yeah, so I think it's one of the cops on the reception. They'll give me money, and I can skip Roseway. Rosemary Way? I don't know how it was called.
Unless you're here to file an incident report. Got a hop?
Ah, very cool. My credit is here she is lighter for proof.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Alright. So betraying Phineas is a bit cheaper than...
Rizzo's lemon slap.
Although this guy gives us key to Byzantium.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dear.
I'll buy William's official board seal.
Well, ain't that peachy?
Or maybe we
You
persuaded
enjoy that
her
stamp, you
for
understand?
8,000. Actually,
don't
no.
you
Yeah,
dare
I
use
think
it
we persuaded
responsibly.
her.
Anything else?
Shit.
Anytime, sweetheart.
And then we go to Byzantium and snitch on Wales.
Do you have it? You know, my government seal?
I got your shoe from Grace.
Oh my law. You've done it. You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. Now then, let me see. I just have to apply the seal here, sign like so, and... ta-da! Here are the forms you'll need once you reach
Ta-da.
Byzantium. Oh, and a nav key so your ship can travel there. Those authorization forms will let you speak with Sophia when you arrive. I'll send her a message straight away to let her know you're coming. She'll be delighted, I'm sure.
Who's Sophia?
This guy's acting like he's on a first-name basis with Sophia Akande. She's the chairman's right hand?
Yes, quite. Miss Akande is just the person to take someone with your particular talents and sterling character under her wing. She can fill you in on all of the board's operations in the colony, really put your talents to use.
I'll be
Best
going
of
there.
luck to you, and thank you again. Give my regards to the Unreliable.
Unreliable just takes a whole new meaning. Another perk. Oh. Guess more time dilation. Damage to cowering enemies, but yeah, there's not going to be a lot of those because I don't have a lot of charm. Chance to extract mods in the field. Extract? Looting mods with providing extract mods. Weird phrasing.
Byzantium, the city of snobby elitists and punchable faces.
Wow. Byzantium. I guess that'll be pretty crowded.
Wait, distress? No. Puppet masters. Going straight to that right hand henchman. Interesting.
What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? Imagine me pining after my family. Yeah, suppose that was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
Look who's laughing now. I was in a chess club.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I need a word.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
I guess I could go with her quest because I don't know. There was like a way to play it more interestingly, with like playing along with her fantasy of annoying her parents. But I don't think it's very big, really. Like, it ended pretty quickly. I don't think there's going to be much branching.
I have any.
But
maybe I could skip a few more showers, drink milk straight from the jug. Yeah, I'll try that. Thanks. In any case. Oh. If you've got an outfit. Anything.
Oh yeah, there's no flashlight. Was trying to turn on the flashlight like I'm in the Outer Wilds.
not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expected.
Hmm? Oh, you can sheath your weapons with the action button.
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Do you have an appointment?
No, where do I get one of those?
Oh, it's you. My apologies. Mr. Bedford said we should expect a visit from a slow-witted spacer. Madam Adjutant, Bedford's contact has arrived. Shall I clear your schedule?
No, thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long. I'm Sophia Akande, adjutant to the chairman.
Fiona.
I've been reading all about you. This dossier from Emerald Vale was especially engrossing.
Let's keep the pleasantries.
You know the location of Dr. Phineas Wells. I'm interested. But I'm not yet sure I can trust your information.
Your word, that's too perceptive for a guy. Great, so this meeting was a gigantic waste of time.
You have potential. But as an investment, you're also a risk. I'd like to take you for a trial run. I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be retired. I want you to carry it out.
More errands. You want me to bring them the good news? Got it.
I can't tell if you're being exceptionally subtle or exceptionally dense.
Is that a trick question?
Just give me a moment to get my bearings. Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. She's done some sensitive work for us, but now she's a loose end. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work. Then we'll talk about Dr. Wells.
Like I would have to earn betraying the Dr. Wells. That's weird. Why wouldn't they just accept whatever information you can give them? and just check it out. If it's wrong, then, well, they might get into a trap, some unit. It's not a big deal. Consider it dumb. Well, I guess we want to explore a bit more because that's a new quest. Hold on, I've got questions about this.
I'll tell you what I can.
What did the cartographer do to upset you? Build you a rickety table? I don't see how that's dumb. Like, that could be easily a joke.
Law have mercy. That is not what a cartographer does. You're thinking of carpenters.
No, I'm pretty sure they put down carpets.
That's carpenter. Look, just listen closely while I explain this.
Actually,
A
this one I haven't done.
cartographer is an expert surveyor. The board hires cartographers as part of its ongoing colonization and development branch. That means they make maps, which are drawings of places.
Okay, that's funny. So if I kill Lockwood for you, will you charge me?
Deal with Lockwood, and I'll know that I can rely on you. That counts for more than trust.
There was more questions. Consider it done.
We're gonna kill somebody without even knowing what they did wrong, if anything?
So now we're taking orders from this pompous bureaucrat?
Keep your associates in mind.
Everyone is so
I expect them to follow your
unhappy with
orders
me.
as you follow mine. At the very least, I expect
they-
you to do better than the other freelancers.
They're not going to leave me.
Report back to me when you're finished.
It's not Baldur's Gate 3. They'll just stick around with this horrible captain. No matter what I do, they're just going to like complain about it a little bit and then just move on.
I'll tell you what I can.
Wallace must have done something serious to earn a price in his head.
Let's not mince words. Wells is a dangerous criminal and a lunatic. He's earned every bit of his bounty. I know you're eager to collect on that bounty. Deal with Lockwood, then we'll talk.
That's all I need to know.
Excellent. Percival will handle your paperwork for you.
What's the bounty? I don't even know how much I will get. No weapon durability loss on perfect block. What a perk. There's also dodge. Dodge distance, harmful status factoration reduction, dodge recovery speed. Dodge protection. Movement speed during time dilation. Are melee weapons considered to be silent? I mean, this axe doesn't seem to be very silent, but what about the others? Health restored per kill. That's cool. I think it's good for melee character. Oh wait, I don't have perks. What do you want?
If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light arson. We want to put some fear in the board, right? Get him scared of us.
I'd rather have the board's respect also their money.
Board don't know the meaning of the word respect. The only language they understand is exploitation. You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. That's the adjutant to the chairman? You sure we should be trusting her?
The adjutant is an upstanding professional, Felix. I don't be so suspicious.
A professional accessory to tyranny. Did you see that fancy getup? She ought to be on the cover of Corruption Quarterly.
Okay. Say what you like about the board. They know how to wear a uniform.
I always say what I like about the board. But I'm glad I've got your permission. I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant, you know? This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir and ma'am.
I wouldn't mind the occasional yes ma'am out of you.
Come on, boss. You know I'd never imagine you as some sort of authority figure. I appreciate your time. Let's get back to it.
I like how he's just ignoring my character who's actually serious about this. So he wouldn't be compelled to leave the party. Otherwise they would need to include the whole like separation part. Yeah, you chose a lot of decisions that led to this character being very unhappy. So this is a completely new quest. Where is she? Oh. So she's in the city? Well, we could go to Ellie's home, I guess, then. Wait, does this mean I can't actually go to Byzantium? Do I need to like go with the all the base quests and still pretend? Like I don't see a way to get down. This landing pad just leads to her, and then you're locked out of progression of this quest until like very end of the game, which is weird. Why couldn't you just say her, hey, I need to go down? Instead you go on the whole adventure through like Monarch killing monsters, pretending to be with the wells until you get a key to Byzantium. If you at this point you don't even know that you need a key to Byzantium, like from him, that you will receive it. What? This makes no sense. Wait, there was an elevator. Is it going to be locked? There's another elevator, actually, yeah. Okay. Maybe it's fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind, I take it back then.
Hushing up.
Do we really need all the security?
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness. There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Oh, so it's not me this time. Whew.
So she lives outside of Byzantium Estates, just in the middle of the street. It doesn't seem to even resemble like the living quarters.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Spit on the floor. Friendship ratio. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll leave when we are good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford
No, the
that?
thing that I would have said
That's
if I
what
had
we've been trying
perception.
to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
It's not for a lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Now that we're here, you can put that behind you, right?
I'm afraid it's a little late for that.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that.
Let's talk outside. Can we talk? Can you believe those? We'd hardly been there. I wanted them to get upset. They'd both be. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter. Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. Fought then? I don't get mopey. I get mad, caustic, indiscriminately aggressive. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I... Anyway, wait. I could open a new... I'll make... If...
Alright, I don't care anymore about her thing. Let's continue on this evil corpo quest.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of...
All right.
That's cool that you can get to Byzantium this early. I wonder if you're extremely underleveled right now. An 11th level versus like 30.
Welcome. Welcome to the Byzantium office of... Bureau. Bureau of Exploration. Never mind who I am. Hi there. Well, hey there. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a cartographer by the name of Rachel Lockwood.
Ah, yes, Lockwood, right. Unfortunately, she isn't in the office right now.
Do you have any idea where she might be?
If I knew, I wouldn't be here, would I? Sometimes she's at the bar wetting her beak. Billingsley's, that's the place. You checked there yet? You should.
How long has she been gone?
I don't know. 5 hours, 5 days. I'm a receptionist, not a clock.
I'm just here to pick something from Ferocious.
Oh, you can't do that. Sorry. It's, locked. Yes. It is locked and you cannot enter.
You got a key to her office?
Of course I've got a key. I'm the receptionist. It's my job to have a key. I'm not giving it to the likes of you, though. I am honor-bound to protect this office.
Excuse me. Who's this?
Well, you're obviously not from around here. I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it.
Yeah, we'll give it away.
If you were from around here, you'd probably be off enjoying yourself in Prosperity Plaza, not poking around the Bureau. Alonso Vallejos. Extraordinarily pleased to make your acquaintance, and so on and so forth. I'm currently operating a sightseeing tour of sorts. Think of it as a guided journey across Halcyon. Would you be interested in a trial run?
How does it work?
Glad you asked. Our tour guides you across some of the most picturesque and breathtaking sights around Halcyon. We've placed some beacons across a series of locations around Halcyon. All you have to do is follow the beacons to adventure. That slogan's a work in progress. So, what do you think? Are you interested?
Alright, I'll help you. Help? What? Aren't they providing the service? Or is that the helping thing? Or we are setting up the beacons?
Outstanding! Here, you'll need this special triangulating device. Think of it as a wireless compass, pointing the way to the next beacon. When you find a beacon, this device records your discovery and directs you to the next stop on your tour. Find every beacon, finish your tour, and come back here to claim your commemorative hat. Simple!
Alright, I'm off. What the fuck? That's a task. The first of which lies somewhere in Byzantium. Somewhere? What level is the armor? 12. Yeah, that's not too high. Seems to be based on my level for some reason. It's about. But then when I was in DLC, it was a much higher level. Here's 14th level. Well, in any case, right now I have pretty shitty armor. What's the previous guy? If this guy is the second receptionist?
Well, hey there. What can I do for you?
I guess you could pickpocket him this way. 50. I guess maybe she would have gave me that quest if I didn't say, hey, no, I'm not going to work for you. So we would have actually went through it anyway. Yeah, because basically Phineas told us to, oh, you should play along. Give them my coordinates but corrupted and go do the quests for the Byzantium side.
You're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates' Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
I tell you what, we'll change the font in our
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's?
I'm looking for Rachel Lockwood. She's a cartographer.
How curious. I was just wondering after Rachel myself.
Do you know where she is?
I do. Unfortunately, Rachel doesn't want to be found. I'm honor-bound to keep her location a secret. Or no, not honor-bound, the other thing. Paid, yes. I'm paid to keep her location a secret. Can you make me a better offer?
9,000 bits. I have to meet with her, it's important.
I'm quite sure you'll be able to convince me, bit by bit.
Oh, so much fucking bits. And Ellie has a perk to reduce beats by how much? Was it half?
Oh, by all means.
Or I could kill the other guy and get into the office. I still will not find Rage. Well, there might be clues to find her this way. Damn it! Now I need more money.
You, sir, are a...
It's a lot. 9,000. I could reduce it by half by completing Ellie's, but then I need to go to Monarch anyway, so yeah, it's still sending me around.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch?
There was a guy who wanted me to act. I can do that real quick.
Hey, you. Kid, you got present.
Is that why bullets find me wherever I go?
That's gold. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I get my work directly from Sophia Kanda.
Yeah, and Chairman Rockwell's my assistant director. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
That's disgusting. I never agreed to that.
Ha! A sense of humor, that's good. Every picture needs some comedy. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star, and I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Amen.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
There's a surprising amount of dumb dialogue options. And they're making the game a bit more fun.
That episode from a few weeks ago.
Rizzo's Lemon.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Oh, shit. That's for the old quest.
I'd have to request a counter waiver.
Don't you think we ought to go?
I'll need to do the Alice quest, otherwise, like, that's worth what, like 4,500 basically, even if we don't get any money from it per cologne.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
We gonna do this? Hold on. Gotta fix my hair.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Okay, but you should know I drank a lot of water before coming here.
See, that's the kind of energy I'm talking about. Real, raw, spontaneous. Give us more of that. We gave the other actors real weapons.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to
authentic.
keep drinking.
And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Mock apple. Personality attributes +1. Well, added to junk. Oops. Use, hold. Why hold?
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
How did CNP manage to fit more in something so tiny? They're geniuses.
You trying to snag my CNP endorsement? Take it easy.
Am I in the shot? Hang on. I'm gonna give him the old millstone glare.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
I'm confused. Have we actually met before?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not giving the scene enough energy for you? I had you surrounded and outgunned.
He keeps getting out of the
my
character.
superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher.
Wow. You got a real limited edition? With 10% more ammo for 12% more carnage?
Quit upstaging me! I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come!
When is that day?
Damn it! Don't upstage me! I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Data, calibration, microscope.
What the fuck are you doing?
saying science words. Isn't that what's happening now?
I'm supposed to say the science words. You're just making me look bad. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Good, because I still don't know what I'm doing. What's going on?
Fuck! How does Maverick expect me to compete with this? I can improvise too. Safety's off, everyone.
Jeez. Bleed. Come here.
Boss!
Yeah, I can only apply the status effects when I'm in time dilation, I think.
I've never seen anything like that. You're gonna be...
Getting burned too many times. No.
Star, I'm talking huge. Let's take 5.
Whatever he offers you, ask for more.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
So funny. There was an option to sheathe your weapon this whole time. Did I miss it in controls? Oh, better armor. +5 block. +5 block. Damn, I look good.
Finally, a hero audiences can relate to. That was pure genius. We're gonna rake in the bits and the awards with this one.
We're doing what? That sounds like a hard work.
You bet it is, but that's show business. It'll take months to get your contract lined up, but it'll be worth it. This fee is just the beginning. Stick with me, and you'll take us both to the top.
Damn it. Just 1 point away from dodge. Or 40, yeah. Then, ooh, 2,000 plus 500. Alright. Oh, I can sell information to Gladius, they said, I think. I could go to Rosemary Way, get more money. Go straight to the Monarch. Yeah, maybe straight to Monarch is better.
Hey, Ellie, you wanna know what I think? I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only, we'd have all these secret messages in every episode, see?
What happened to the Code of Silence, Felix?
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
Alright, map. I haven't tried doing the... Oh my god. Quick travel with the controller. Yeah, that was weird. That's not where I wanted to go. Region. Zoom with the stick. Okay. Where's my ship? There we go. I'm pretty sure we can just land, start shanking on Monarch. Oh wait, shit. These stupid beacons.
We'll be here.
I guess I haven't done this quest. I could do that. They're invisible. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll keep it down.
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows, rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
What a lame quest. Like, I literally just go to all the locations and listen to him talk about them.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Go around, I guess.
Who's ready for more? They can't keep us out.
Level 6. That's the one I have. Hmm, 16 versus 9. Plus 5 block. The block only gives me like a little bit of armor when I have melee weapon out. I don't think 5 points will give me more than 1, so better to just have the helmet but more armor instead. The movement feels the same with all the heavy armor. TDT sucks. Hit me. Jesus. Gigantus. Has an albino sibling, they say. In the description.
Down they go.
That's the last of him.
We hope you've enjoyed your trek across the breathtaking landscape of Emerald Vale, Terra 2's most fertile settlement and future breadbasket of Halcyon. Take a moment to enjoy this vista with a can of Spacer's Choice Saltuna before you make your way to Mighty Scylla, Halcyon's biggest asteroid.
Oh, Scylla. One of the worst locations. It's like monument to laziness on this game.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Ford had an asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him.
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
Holy shit! That's too fast.
Scylla is our colony's busiest mining settlement. But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their work right now. You're in for a real treat, because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay, located on Terra 1.
Wait. Can I call the elevator? Oh, it's here.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Well, I didn't. Does this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Cull Kelly.
I'm going to fight my way overland to Stellar Bay. Tell me what you need.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Can you just send him a message?
Oh, I've tried. I haven't been...
I'm guessing you want me to deal with it.
Hiram's peculiar silence. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled... Once you have everything you...
I don't need guide. I could just go there.
Best of luck.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd.
Sounded like a bunch of nonsense.
I am inclined to agree with your assessment, by which I mean I have been systemically programmed to do so.
Let's go.
untamed. Danger lurking around every corner. Monarch is everything I imagined.
Hope you're doling out hazard pay.
Make him regret.
Damn, even a Sprat can die in one bonk.
Okay.
I remember there was some kind of way out of here, but I don't know where it is exactly. I could just go through here and get to Stellar Bay, but I don't need to go to Stellar Bay. Just need to cross the bridge and get to where the hell? Fallbrook? Yeah.
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
What a learning?
Alright, that doesn't hurt too much. But they're super tanky. Uh-oh. Why is it not dying? Jesus. That's better. That's one-handed. Shit. 150 versus 83. What? And equip. Oh, I can't because, oh my god. Fucking sprats. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oops. Raptiphobia. I think you should have like a list of phobias where you can later decide to get those. Fuck that chunk. Wrong button. Man, maybe I could have, if I knew about this button before, I could have junked a lot of things that I didn't want. Like all the alcohol could have been in junk category. Like a lot of consumables that I don't use. Died.
Everyone all right?
Is this the place? Nope. Maybe? I don't know. Supposed to be in the direction of the bridge, I believe. Fuck. I don't want to go there. Could be this place. Level 16. Critical chance. That's it. Well, I don't want to upgrade the one-handed though. This is so far the best weapon I have. And then the armor. Okay, this works. Sure. Stealth kid? No. I mean, doesn't matter. Might as well. Then repair. I don't have the parts. Where's my hooch? I don't have alcohol. Damn it. Well, I cleaned this place. There's no off paths. There's gotta be. Like, I remember getting here and getting out on the other side. So what the hell is... Where the hell is it? Assault rifle. Level 5. What the fuck?
Show 'em how it's done!
On your feet, Felix! Down they go!
Get him. I need to do Fallout 4 at some point. I wonder if it's banned or not, actually. I think it might be. Yeah, I remember Starfield being banned, so I'll assume all the Bethesda games will be not available. Oh, so dark. Cost of bribes minus 10%? Whoa. That's a nice helmet. And unique one. Why? Like, it doesn't belong to any character. It's just randomly in this box. That's very useful for us. Damn. I love Vermingun. But want to try something new with this character. I can't even find a way out. This is insane. Just black. No flashlight. Okay, wait. I'm going to confirm that there is no flashlight. I'm going to Google it. If you don't want to, okay, well, the big stance again, strike again. Like, if you don't want to, if you want to see places where the developers didn't want you sticking your nose, you should just up your gamma. Yeah, that's how it should be. Fucking Christ. Reddit is such a place. There's always jokesters. There's always a lot of, like, out of 10 people, 9 will be completely unhelpful, lazy bums without any good advice, and one guy will be actually a person that will answer your question. Okay, maybe. Shit. I forget that I don't have double jump. Also, I should quick save. Guess I'll do it with a quick keyboard. Damn it. What? Was there invisible wall, or I just bumped my legs?
You ever watch Agent Khan? He's got this ship, right? The Invincible? And we got this ship, right? So I got to thinking, who'd win in a race? The Invincible or the Unreliable?
Felix, you watch too many movies.
It's junk again.
Adventure serials are my education. Where else am I supposed to learn how to kick a jackass in the chest? That's what being pirate's all about, right?
Hate to tell you, but a lot of the job is waiting for a gig, then waiting to get paid.
Yeah, there's definitely an invisible wall. But I remember jumping over somewhere. So what the fuck? Was it on the other side? I feel like I'm wasting so much time. I could have just went to Stellar Bay as they want me to. I feel like they sealed off some of the paths. Okay, fuck it. How about we don't go to Stellar Bay, but try to avoid it?
Ready when you are, boss.
Why am I burning?
Somebody help Ellie! Careful, you're hurt!
Jeez. What the fuck? Two Mighty Queens. How about I just run? I already need the repairs. Fuck. A Monty Queen again. No more kids. I think it's time to run again. I'm dying. Who's... Shit. Isn't there like a booster or anything?
Captain, to your left.
I jumped off a rock, unless it was the corrosion that got me. Just run. I guess they want you to run through here. That's the challenge. Ooh. What's this? Nice. That's exactly what I need. And I wish I could swap it with my current weapon.
Okay.
There's more Mighty Queens. Watcha! Yeah, much better damage. Man.
Nice one. They won't come again.
This is a bit more fun. Actually, it's some challenging battles in Outer Worlds. Is that a valid way? Or just it's just random? It is random. There's an invisible wall here.
Not a moment too soon.
What's the point of this path then? Like not here, but there's obviously a road they made here. Maybe it's for the previous walk around. Much easier to hear.
Oh no! Ellie!
Broke the spine.
Nobody messes with you, boss!
Oh, just still alive. There's more.
Nice one!
Oh, get it off! Get it off!
Damn it.
Real ruins? It's just like in Assyria.
Nice hit. Blah. They just go ragdoll when they're knocked out. Humans.
You hiding?
Nothing there.
He killed my companions. Okay, I really need these Adreno kits. Well, I think it's just because of the high difficulty in the Monarch. Now it should be easy.
You hiding? You scared? Attack! Attack!
Jesus.
That's what you get. Hear that? Lit up! We all in one piece?
Gonna take you ages to kill shit later in the game. You mean with melee? I guess so. Well, testing it out. It's definitely not my thing. And what is not shit in this game, honestly? Okay, this is the communist base.
Show 'em how it's done.
I need full break. Alright. Perfect blocks weaken opponents, increasing damage. I don't really do blocks. But doubling the damage sounds cool. And then the next perk will be at 150 here. With 50% chance to stun with power attacks. I guess let's go 100 block and then focus on two-handed. Okay, every 5 points is 1 armor rating.
All right.
Cannot wait for Outer Worlds 2, you say? Taking so long. One sec. The trailer looked pretty funny. They sure know how to market their games. I don't know, like playing through this game, I saw the trailer for the second game before I started this one. I really thought it will be much better than it is right now, so I don't know. Maybe they learned their ways, but if I had to bet, it's probably going to be about the same, but just with some of improvements. Maybe better graphics, maybe the battle is not going to be as horrible, but it's just going to be about average anyway. Coming in around June.
Whoa, that's the last of him.
I need to check who's directing it. Is it again Team and Boyarsky, was it? Arkady Boyarsky? I don't remember exactly these guys' names. Because it has a big influence on what game you get. And people who are at the top. Is there any gameplay of the Outer Worlds 2? I think I would like to see that. There's just so many games to play now.
That's the last of him.
So little time. There is? Okay. Wait, that's Amber Heights. Did they pass Fallbrook? No, that was something else. Because yeah, Outer Worlds, it definitely has the potential for being a good game. Like the world building is not bad. I like the world in terms of like the idea of it. Like in general, hey, these guys came here to set up colonies, and then it became full-on capitalism mode. But like every individual quest is so boring. Dialogues, I don't know what happened. Choices do not seem to matter at all. The characters, I don't know, about average. Like nothing too memorable about it. Just so many things. And altogether it just makes very average experience. Oh, encumbered. I guess he lowered my strength or something.
Everyone all right?
Need to break down some stuff. Why is it pointing there? What the hell? Oh, maybe that's Fallbrook. I'm so lost.
Huh?
You ice! Got them!
Yes.
We help Ellie! Behind you, boss!
Oh yeah, also missing boss battles, or like mini boss battles, was also pretty weird. Oh, there we go. But the quest is pointing me here? Huh? Oh shit! I forgot. First we need to go to a mailbox to confirm that I have the office in the Fallbrook. Oh, I skipped a step. Well, we'll have the teleportation here.
I'm talking about the board? The machine of oppression? Ain't that why you became a pirate? Because you wanted to be free and all?
I'm just after a paycheck, kid.
Yeah, you're right. I should have been selling shit. Because I need money for the
Feels like
bribe.
being home.
We gotta make for the bar. Play a couple rounds, crack a couple heads. You know, socialize.
Okay, let's see if it's
Wanna make a run with me to
open anyway.
Boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, it's open anyway.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
This is the company that manages my life insurance plan. Who knew they had an office in Fallbrook? Hey, maybe she can help us change my beneficiaries.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind? That sounds like a great deal.
It sure is. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Van Hill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's change topic. I just want to change her beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Marilyn Van Hill isn't dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Oh yeah, we need to give her a bribe too, I
hypothetically,
think.
you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies.
Is it worth
And
it?
you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
$3,600. Right.
I think you have something in your eye. Perhaps I can interest you in our ocular abnormality coverage.
Forget it.
That's for the best. What can I do for you?
Well, my character is horrible at hacking. He's very intimidating somehow. Can I just kill her and be done with it? Okay, quick save. It's too much work. 3,000? We're trying to reduce the bribe of 9,000. That's... the math does not work out well.
What was that?
Make him regret it,
Lord him! Nobody messes with you, boss!
Oh shit.
Security. Unable to locate
I can
target.
deal with this one!
Dissident found.
I have no key characters are getting killed off.
Ellie's down!
God damn. Okay, wait. Neutral still. That's fine then. Come on, get out of combat. Who's left?
Can we talk? You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations, Aiden.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
As high-minded as ever, I see.
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have the money too. Just don't ask me what I plan on doing with it.
Why not?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
I guess there isn't one.
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Nice, alright. Glad we're remembering what's important.
Hey, a job's a job, you know that. That's one of the things that makes you so easy to follow.
I consider myself a realist.
I get it, Halcyon's a rough place. Doesn't help to get all starry-eyed about it. A lot of folk expect some kind of soft-headed charity, especially with me being a sawbones, but you get it.
Nothing says two allies can keep an eye on their own interests.
Plenty of sense in that. You know, I'm thinking I ought to find another gig once this one's all done. One where I can really work on my own.
That's a good idea.
Easiest way to take care of myself is to work with the one person I trust the most, right? Anyway, enough chit-chat.
That's a funny, subtle way of saying, like, she's not actually wants to be in here for the money. Because I remember in the other dialogue options, we said something like, "Oh, we didn't do it for the money. We did it because we're friends." And she's like, "Ah, no, don't get all mushy on me."
Always imagined Fallbrook would be... I had a patient who went swimming at a place like this.
Can we summon the ship here? I guess not. Can we call up Ada? Oh. Oh! It just got... Alright. I'm just afraid to trigger some other dude there. Okay, so now, in theory, the bribe should be cut... Well, is it half? Let's see. I might be remembering it wrong. Wait, we didn't get... special ability? Huh? Okay. What? I have 4,000. So yeah, if maybe it's just not displaying on the ship. We should be able to afford the bribe now. That's her perk. Oh, there we go. Wait. Yes, minus 20%. And then minus 10% with the helmet. We should totally be able to do it.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Would be cool to have like a Corpo companion. Because there's really... Maybe Ellie would follow you kinda on the Corpo path. But not really. Like she also doesn't like being a bootleaker. It's a very lonely path to take. Oh yeah, I can't sell it.
I just don't get how you can be so casual about your integrity, Ellie. The way I see it, you're either standing up to the board, or you're standing up for him.
I know nuance ain't exactly your strong suit, but it's not that simple. Grow a few hairs on your chest and you'll see.
I might not have your schooling, but at least I stand for something.
And you'll fall for anything. That's how the saying goes.
Idea how our production has suffered. Why,
What can I do for you?
Hey, about Rachel Lockwood.
Still looking for Miss Lockwood, are we? Or no?
Why is it still 9,000 bits? What the fuck? I've got the helmet and the perk, none of it works? What the hell? Was it all a lie? Huh? Or is it just this quest? Outer Worlds. Bribe discount doesn't work. Oh, the guy is just basically doing the same thing here. Near the end game. In the Fallbrook domicile, that's all the dialogue option with the bribe tag, but the price didn't change, so either those bonuses don't work or that dialogue isn't a real bribe. Bribes are used when you get caught stealing.
This was a nice break.
So, well, Reddit is not very useful here, but one user suggests that they only work for bribes when you get caught. Where I'm not going to watch it on stream. I'm going to watch it later. Because the VODs are kind of part of the playlist. I don't want to like add unrelated things into it.
What can I do for you? Then you'll want to speak with...
Shit, well, this changes everything. 9,000 bits. The bribe doesn't work. The bribe discount doesn't work with helmet and without. I almost want to test now if it's gonna work on trying to get out of crime. So, with both the helmet and my companion, let's see how much is it.
Hey, that's illegal. What do you think you're doing?
189 bits.
All right. I'll look the other way this time.
What am I trying to do? I'm trying to bribe this guy to get more info on this quest I'm doing for Evil playthrough, and he's asking 9,000 bits. I got Ellie's quest, personal quest, so she receives the perk, which reduces the bribe by half. At least that says so. And I thought that would reduce 9,000 to 4,500, but it didn't. Okay, now without the helmet. Now I'm wondering if it only works when you steal something.
Hey! You can't just help yourself to whatever you want.
What do you think you're doing?
Yep, it seems like that's the case. Now it's 210 bits without the helmet.
You know,
that's so dumb. Ugh. It's also called bribe. Why didn't it specify in that perk that it's just for getting out of crime? You don't think you've done this mission? This way? Yeah, well, my character is horrible at talking. And sneaking, so I could probably kill this guy, but I don't know if I want to start a massacre. Oh, 9,000 bits. Alright, well, it's not super far. I can continue tomorrow. I'm just getting through some quests. I was wondering how fast I could go through all the missions.
I've always loved that sculpture.
I think she might pay quite a bit.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Yeah, alright. Gonna go now. Right, see ya.